Yeah, Cheryl, no, she's in New York now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
These are two of our lovely winners.
What's
One
up?
of them is running late.
Which one's Amanda? Is Amanda one of these? Is it you, Amanda? Hi, Amanda. Nice to meet you.
The other
Did you
Amanda.
call me?
Yes, I'm the dude that called you. I'm Chad. That's Nick.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
It's good to meet you too. How you doing?
Chad. How are you?
Sisters?
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I'm so busted. Because I was so chocolate quiet at work.
That's right. I called
And
her.
he's
at
like,
work.
are you at work? I was like, yeah.
I called her at work to let her know that she won the chance to come up here and be in the studio. And I'm like, you get to meet Nick Carter. And she's like, oh my God. I'm like, oh my God, you're at work. She had
I
a
know,
work voice
I'm
on.
so busted.
And I'm like, you want to yell so loud right now, don't you?
And my boss is a VP, and he's right next door. So I was like, I could tell he's just like, what are you doing?
She's like having convulsions in her chair.
So where do you work?
But I work at CAE. We do like military flight simulators.
That's cool.
Oh,
Well, I don't do that. I'm a receptionist. But
still. You know somebody who does that.
I know. I just see one.
Nice. Radio show. Please say hello to Nick Carter.
Hello.
Seriously. Normally that's the clap people give for
I
me.
know, like,
Say hello to Chad Pitt.
We're trying to
Woo!
soak it in.
Try that again.
I think you
Carter,
caught him off
everybody.
guard. That's why.
That's a damn shame. Think you're a Backstreet Boy. This is what you still get.
I need that.
Horrible. Well, welcome home. First
Thank
of
you.
all,
Thank you.
question for you is: you've been in so many different cities, so many different countries. The first thing you do when you got home was what?
Well, yesterday I didn't really get a chance to do anything because we had traveled. We came in from St. Louis and it was a 14-hour drive, so I was pretty tired. So I went to sleep, and I was looking out the window because I was staying at the Hyatt in downtown. And I'm like, and I kind of got a little depressed because I couldn't go anywhere. And when you're on tour, you know, people don't really notice or know this, but you know, it's pretty much like you're in the bus, and then you go from the bus to the hotels, and then the hotel room to the venue, and so you don't really ever get a chance to, unless you have a day off,
Right.
to go do stuff. So I didn't really have a lot of time. So, but if I did have time, I just wanted to drive across the Skyway, you know, just to see.
Oh,
like,
the Skyway,
yeah,
Skyway Bridge.
That's just all I wanted to do yesterday.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it.
I got lost there one time. I didn't realize that it went up so high as it did. I'm like, where the hell am I going? My ears started popping. I'm like, is this right? Am I headed to Jesus?
It used to scare me, man.
No, it's really scary. If you aren't familiar with it, it scared the crap out of me. I wanted to go in reverse, but there were cars behind me, so I was like, what do you do?
You know, it's because if you see like the Golden Gate Bridge, you know, it's got like a lot. It seems like you're more protected. Skyway seems like you could just like go off at any second, you know.
Right.
And then if people know the history here, you live here, you know that it's been hit by a barge before and stuff. So.
Really? See, I didn't know this.
You
You're
know that.
telling me something.
I knew that.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I got actually hit by a barge, and
Nice.
I don't know if people actually fell off or the cars fell off, but
Holy crap, that's morbid. That's horrible. Like, watch out, here comes a barge. Okay.
Seriously.
Well, now you know. Should you be on the Skyway Bridge and if you see a barge, do not
I
go.
swear, barge hit the bridge.
Put your car in park and run. That's all you need to do.
Research it right now.
So, while you're on tour, the one thing that you never leave home without is what?
Oh, I mean, I don't leave home without my computers. I'm a serious geek. I feel like my computer, not only can I play my video games on it, but I can research information, and like I have my Mac laptop, so I can create music. I can do anything with it. So I never leave without my computer.
Yeah, see, we always have a computer here in the studio, in the Play studio. So, for those that don't know, I'm always on the Facebook. I haven't been caught yet. I'm sure when somebody hears this interview, be like, somebody will hear, "You're on Facebook again?" So yeah, I'm a Facebooker. That's kind of my.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
I tweet. You know, like I think it's like a little easier than Facebook for me.
It's a lot easier because you have to use less words to tweet.
Like you just send messages out. It's not like you have to. I don't know necessarily.
It's like, you know, you try to be witty and stuff for Facebook because, you know, you got all these Facebookers, and it's like, you know what, with tweeting, at least you got less words.
Sure.
So you don't have to be as funny.
You're right.
You could say a little something and be like, oh, okay, well, that wasn't that funny, but who cares? It's less words. So, hey, in Orlando tonight, the NKOTBSB show. Orlando kind of, well, for me, and I know as you as well, kind of like an old stomping ground because I worked in radio in Orlando for many years. In fact, actually, I'm going to out you because I remember a couple Thursday nights down at Taboo, I would see you, AJ, or Howie D, because Howie D owned a little bit of
Taboo. Yeah,
yeah,
part of it.
yeah, Taboo. you can always on a Thursday night roll up in the Taboo and see one of those boys just hanging out. You laugh, it's true. We'll look up and say, oh look, it's Nick again.
That's just because how he made us go.
Well, you know, you got to do what you got to do, right?
No, it was free liquor. I mean, what can you do?
Who turns down free liquor? That's what I'm saying. Nothing wrong with free liquor. So tonight, obviously, being in Orlando, I guess would be kind of like a homecoming for you, because there's a lot of people from Orlando that you worked with that obviously since the Backstreet Boys started are still there. So it'll be a huge show tonight.
Yeah, it is. I'm a little not disappointed too much because obviously I'll deal with Orlando. I love Orlando. You know, that's where the group was, where it started. But I wish we could have been playing Tampa as well.
Yeah.
But think due to routing, I think it didn't work. But Orlando is just as good, and you know, we're playing the I think
Amway Center.
There, and
Which is real nice, by the way. My first time was in there Wednesday for Brittany. So, yeah.
I know people said that Brittany was there as well. So I'm excited. I mean, we're playing humongous venues, and we're getting a chance to just perform our old hits and new songs, and you know, with New Kids on the Block. I mean, it's just the experience is amazing. And then coming back to Orlando, and actually in the show we wear the Orlando Magic jerseys at the end because
awesome.
they always wear their Boston Celtics jerseys because they're from Boston. So we finally get a chance to.
So if you're
represent.
going to the show tonight, that's a little something that you'll see if you're headed to the NKOTBSB show. It's so weird. I told this to our promotions director yesterday. I feel like I reverted back to being 21 again because I saw Brittany on Wednesday. I got Nick Carter in the studio now. We got the NKOTBSB show tonight. It's like the only thing missing is braces and 50 pounds. Like seriously, it's weird how it all comes full circle.
It really
You know?
does, you know, and I think it's just everyone. I think what we represent as artists, you know, Brittany and us and KOTBSB, or BS, just New Kids, we got this new group that I'm saying both. Is happiness, joy. You know, pop music is just having fun, you know, and I think everyone just wants to just relax and have fun, and you know, it's not take everything so serious.
I'm about to out a friend of mine she's going to be mad as hell for not being here, but a friend of mine, she saw the NKOTBSB show in Memphis a couple of weeks ago. Said it was the most amazing show. Said they did not sit down once. They were just up dancing the whole time. It was ridiculous.
That's great in Memphis.
So she flew in town from Memphis yesterday, and I said, hey, Nick Carter's going to be in the studio. And literally, she was having convulsions in the backseat of my car. Because she said that you were, during the show, you were like swooping around. She's like, oh, Nick's so beautiful. And so she was freaking out. And so we went out last night, downtown St. Pete. She had a couple of drinks, and I'm like, you better watch yourself now, because you got to look good for Nick Carter. You don't want to look busted for Nick Carter. And she's like, oh, I'm good. I woke up this morning, and she was asleep in the pool. My pool. And I said, hey, Summer, wake up. It's Nick Carter Day. So she, right now, is probably still in the pool, mad as hell that you're here. But she did say the show was awesome. That's the point I was trying to make. Well, that and the fact to bust around from Nick Carter.
I'm sorry. What's her name?
Summer.
Summer. She's out in the summertime in the pool.
That's right.
Hopefully she's getting a tan.
Welcome to Florida.
Maybe the tan will help.
The bug bites are going to suck in about an hour.
It's gonna be the hottest days, the hottest day out of all the United States to here, I think.
There you go. Well,
So
hope you enjoy your vacation, Summer.
Don't get burned.
Yeah.
In the pool.
NKFTBSB show tonight. Now, what? And I hopefully you'll do this for me. Obviously, there's a lot of songs between Backstreet and New Kids on the Block. What is your favorite New Kids on the Block song? But you got to sing a verse of it. Can't gotta sing a verse.
I sing. Sorry. I like when we're underneath the stage, we get a chance. There's like a 15-minute segment where they go on stage, and then we go on stage for 15 minutes, and we do like ballads, and then we do up tempos, and so I like there's these ballad sections. One of their ballads that they do is "If You Go Away," and I like that song a lot. It goes, you know, and Jordan sings it really good. He's got a really high voice, but it goes, "If you go away, girl, I don't even know the words. You're taking my heart with you. If you go away, girl, So I mean, I like that song. It's got like this old sort of doo-wop sort of Motown vibe to it. They got a couple songs like that I like.
Nice.
So If You Go Away is one of my favorite songs.
I'm about to out myself whenever I do karaoke. I always do. I want it that way, but I switch the words around. I want it Chad's way. No,
I like that.
No, it's true. No, I'm not going to sing it.
Yeah, why don't you sing it? Why you put me on the spot?
Yeah, it sounds a lot better if you've had a lot to drink. Trust me. So yeah, so that's my that's my guilty pleasure, and that's the only song I do karaoke. Which I can't really do that, to be honest with you. But again, a couple drinks is awesome. The new album, right here, which I got last week, and I've got down on old downtown St. Pete. Windows down. I'm bumping Nick Carter in my car.
It's not too bad. I mean,
No, it's good. It's actually it's really good.
Thank you. No,
It's a very like those tracks very like upbeat and like very. I mean, it gets you moving. Seriously, my windows were down. I was bumping Nick Carter.
And they were probably like, "What the hell is he listening to?"
Who is that? What are you doing? I'm like, it's Nick Carter. It's on the show Friday.
It's so funny.
So it's a great CD.
Thank you. No, I worked really hard on the album and very happy with it. And it is I wrote pretty much everything on it, and it's self-explanatory. It's like kind of a biography of my life, a little bit, things that I've been through, and it's just I think it's got some great songs on it that our fans will like, and people who don't necessarily want to follow the mainstream as much, they want to listen to it as well.
Well, it's called Take It Off, and that's kind of what you do on the back, like you take it off.
Yes.
Yeah, you take it off
naked, flying
for the ladies who want to see some nakedness. So Nick Carter back. If you want to see Nick Carter's back, get the album. Now or Never, your last album, 2002. And I think I told you this one time that Blow Your Mind was my favorite song.
I remember that, yeah.
Favorite song from that album. So when I listened to that album, I was pleasantly surprised on how well you complimented that album.
Yeah, thank you. What I wanted to depart from it. It took me a long time to create this album because I just felt that I wasn't ready. I felt that I needed to learn a lot more and to become a better writer, an artist, person. And so, since I felt like I graduated, I was able to make this album. And that album was really good, but it just wasn't complete, I don't think. But I feel I'm ready to skyrocket. And I'm still doing stuff with Backstreet Boys. We're going to jump back in the studio probably in October and create a whole new record as well.
That's awesome. That's good, because there's a lot of Backstreet Boy fans out there that are probably very happy to hear that.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're able to accomplish both things and do.
Yeah. One thing that I've noticed, obviously you've been doing this, I think since you were 12, but Backstreet got really, 15 or 16 is when Backstreet really came into its own, right? Mm-hmm. And obviously, you're, what, 30? 31?
31. He's like, what, you 30?
Are you 30?
Tiptoed into that.
Well, I want to make sure. What have you learned about getting older? It's one thing that I hate because, we were young back in the day, and growing up in this business, what's the one thing you have learned about getting older?
That I don't know enough.
Yeah.
I think that's the most important thing. A lot of people think that they're happy where they're at in their life and they like the person that they are, but they don't realize that us as human beings, we're able to learn more and become better if we want to, and we can change, and we're always evolving. And I think that evolution, that process for me has changed me into a better artist and all those different things.
Awesome. That's good. We have some people from a different country send some questions. I got about 4 questions real quick. Somebody from Brazil said, Nick, what really makes you happy? Brazil loves you. Kisses.
First of all, I mean, the great thing about us as a group is, we're pretty much worldwide. Like, we're able to, like, when America wasn't necessarily, we weren't in the mainstream as much, thankfully now with the whole NKOTBSB thing, we could go down to Brazil, or we can go down to South America, we can go to Japan, or we can go to Australia, we can go to Europe, and we can play, pretty much arenas and stadiums all over those places and still release our records. So the things that make me happy, first of all, I just want to say I love you, Brazil. But the things that make me happiest are health. I think health and healthy food and anything to do with like I say again, growing into a better person and learning things makes me the happiest.
The boy's in shape, by the way. I mean, I think I read somewhere that you lost, what, 65 pounds?
Yeah, it was like 65 pounds, but that was about 4 or 5 years ago, and I've been able to keep it off, and that's just due to a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, which I'm one of those people where if I miss a day at the gym, I hate myself. I get so mad at myself. It's like, what? Why did you do that? And then I go pick out on Twizzlers. It's true. The sweet and sour things are bomb, man. But they're fat-free, so it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
No, it's good. Rio de Janeiro, are there any BSB or solo songs that you don't like to perform because they remind you of someone or something you wouldn't like to think of?
I don't really, I think, well, there actually is one song that we sang called Show Me the Meaning, and Show Me the Meaning being a very long title, but anyways, the song has, the song was written by Max Martin around the time when one of our producers had died, and his name was Dennis Pop, and he was sort of like a father figure, a really great person, and he had done a bunch of stuff, raised a bass and all these other things. He was sort of like the godfather to all these producers and writers over in Sweden. So when we sing that song every now and then, when I'm on stage, I'll kind of think about him. It's just kind of ingrained in my mind. But I don't look at that as being a negative. I look at it sort of as a positive sort of. I mean, yes, the loss was bad, but the memory's still there. So.
Right. Well, we'll do one more question from Panama. Nick, do you read the tweets and direct messages of the 24 fans you are following on Twitter? Thank you.
Yeah, I seem like such an ass. You're only following 24?
Yeah. So do you talk to them and direct? What about the rest of us? Like, yes, because Nick's got so much time.
No. Here's the thing. Like, I'm very choosy with the people that I follow on Twitter.
Right.
I mean, I'm like, I do like little competitions. The last competition I did was the first 10 people who send me a picture of them spanking a monkey, I'll follow. And so I'll do like these little things. I know it's random. It's not literally spanking the monkey. Okay, it goes nowhere good. So they sent. It was an example of what you could send. So you send like these. So these girls would send like pictures of like them spanking their pet, like their stuffed animal monkey, or there was some obscene ones, and so the best one I would pick, and
because I was going to ask you, I follow you on Twitter, and I've seen a couple of your tweets, and I'm like, what the hell is this boy smoking?
Yeah,
there's
seriously.
some tweets out there that just
I honestly, it's just when I get a burr up my butt, I just decide to do the most random stuff. I mean, there's some people who are extremely annoying and constantly tweet.
Yeah.
For no reason,
right.
And I just don't want to be like that. So I guess you can call me a serial tweeter.
Nice. Nothing wrong with, hey, whatever gets you to spank the monkey. That's what I say.
Every now and then, yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta.
So I just come up with these little competitions, but I'm trying to get as many followers as I can. So wherever I go, I'm like, follow Nick, please. Follow @NickCarter, please.
Go hit him up right now if
Hit
you're
me
on the way
up. Come
to
on.
You're on the way to the NKOTBSB show tonight in Orlando. Thank you so very much.
Oh yeah, and also we have an after show party tonight.
Oh, where's the after show party at?
I forgot where it's at.
Oh, it's
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well then,
When you need it most, the fans.
That's right, the fans, true hardcore
Yeah,
fans.
we're gonna rip it up because I actually DJ, I spin as well, so I'm gonna go.
Nice.
I'm gonna do that tonight,
Okay.
and then Howie and myself, we perform some songs off of our albums.
Make sure you put me on the list.
Yeah,
See you tonight at Touch.
So we'll see you at Touch in Orlando.
Cool. NKOTBSB show tonight, Amway Center in Orlando. Nick Carter, everybody.